Hello and welcome back to another exciting adventure of Hearts of Iron 3 with GGA, TRE, UTR, and TDW. Ah, yes. And we'll come here and we're going to turn this down a bit. How's that, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. I had a viewer who's enjoying the videos, said that the music was a tad bit high. Let me know if that's a little too high. The next episode, well, the next two episodes, yes, it's going to be the higher volume, but from now on, it should be lower. And we're gonna come here since we have these guys, and we're gonna get them a commander of the Old Guard rank or a level 1. And let's see, who do we got? And I'm not going to be using any of these German placement generals here. I'm going to use real people for real units. For whatever reason, Gamer1745 gave me some files that where they were supposed to be gone, but they're not for whatever reason. So we'll go with Hergot. And this unit formed the base for the 14th Army, which comes online right before the invasion of Poland in 39. So I will be at a later date. I will be pulling this unit out and then probably disbanding this unit, because I can imagine a lot of those armies that they give you via event through like the annexation of Austria. There's going to be units like for sure this unit here. Where's it at? Yes, Österreich Bundesheer. That, I don't even know what that would be like. The Österreichs Bundesheer, so like army. But like, we want to take Model out of that because he's too good of a general for this unit here. And I'll probably give it to somebody with probably like a 1 or 2 with an armored unit or an offensive general for sure. Yeah, I don't know who I would give it to. It's not gonna be him. And I believe Klink was an Air Force general. So, what about like Baum-Tettelbosch? But I'm not going to use anyone now because some of these generals I'm going to be using. So, I'm going to keep it without a commander. I mean, it's not a bad unit here, but I might end up breaking it up, so. Like, we have this cavalry unit, but we turn them into an armor unit. And they have like a veteran division headquarters too, so that's pretty decent. Pretty decent unit. They're gonna need some artillery for it, sure. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna check my technology because I don't remember where I'm at with my technology. Okay, so logistical strikes, and like I said, I have this written down following it's like a play sheet, more or less. Okay, that's looking good, and let's go ahead and get this started. And I really, really appreciate you guys leaving comments, likes, telling me what, about the volume and whatnot. Yeah, makes things worth, while when people give you good, that a boy or whatever. So, okay, TAC ground crew training. We're gonna stop that one. Transport ship hull. We're gonna stop that one for now. No, we're gonna continue it because it's on my spreadsheet. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put it right where it is on the on the sheet, and okay, that's gonna continue. And well, what else do we have? That's not ready yet. Well, let's come down here to naval strike tactics. We got that one. Oh, let's go to interception tactics. Let's get that going. And again, let's continue. And we're losing these, but with these resource buildings that I got coming, it won't be but for a little bit. Okay, we have Guatemala. No. No, that's too small. We're building our supplies back up there. Money's, oh, just a little bit, but we're still gaining money. And yes. Okay, supply organization. That one is a 40 tech. We'll stop that one. And let's do installation security. Hey Lunars, what are you doing? Let's go popper, huh? Okay, Switzerland. No, it's too small. Okay, Panama. No. Okay, Italy. Yes, we'll do that one. And Bulgaria. What's our relations with them? Yeah, we'll do that. That'll build relations with them. Ireland. No, we do not need your metal. We'll be just fine. Okay, and we got... These are the Czech divisions that we get from annexation. We get a mountain unit and a couple of regular units. Okay, we need to get these guys out of here. Otherwise, they start losing... or they don't get proper supplies. Nav pilot training. Stop that one. And... okay. Let's do ground attack tactics. Alright, where's that? 5. Okay. 20th. Oh, why did I stop that? Alright, transport ship engine advance, and we're going to continue that one. That one is... where did it go? Attack air command. we're getting up there with spies too. So I think it might be wise to do a little bit of intelligence. I don't think the intelligence game is worth it, because I spent leadership on that and I got like one good tech out of it in like 3 years, 2 years now. So okay, we're up to 630. What do the Soviets want? No, we can't go over on ice seas. I think it might be wise to drop down because we're going to be getting units here in the next couple months. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the war economy down to full mobilization. Just until I get into the new year. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, you only get to go to 650, so. Okay, and now we have more leadership because we dropped down. Ground attack tactics. Let's start working on new. Well, no, we're gonna wait on that, I believe. Let's go air superiority tactics. I can always come back to that because we're at 630 and well. It's gonna take like a full year, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Well, hold on, dogs, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do air superiority tactics. I think that's the wise move because we're already at 630. If we go back to, well, I'm torn. Yeah, I'm gonna go with new industrial zone. Alright, let's continue this. And the Soviets. No, we don't need any of this. Nope. None as of now. Okay, they want energy for, yes, we will sell you some energy. Plenty. Okay, and we have a national decision. Alright. Prepare the military administration of conquered lands. Okay. For the coming conquest, establish plans and guidelines to govern foreign lands by our military. The decision will trigger events leading to OOBs with historical combat and command units. During World War II, Nazi Germany created military-led regimes in occupied territories which were known as military administration. Militärverwaltung. Yeah, I can't say that. These differed from Reichskommissariat, which were led by Nazi Party officials. Military administration was led by a military commander. Militia Militarbefehlshaber, special acronym Mil BFH. The armed forces of the Wehrmacht in the then so-called Reichs Kommissarte were headed by Wehrmacht's Befehlshabers. Prepare the occupation for the occupation tax, and we gain manpower at the cost of some money, supplies, but we gain little tech traits. Trade start tax. Okay, we're gonna do this. And we're up to 82 officers. Our descent is lowering. So now we have no consumer goods. And I think on when we get into the next year, I am gonna go ahead and go with, because the thing that's going to kill this campaign is the manpower, so we're going to go with changing the conscription laws. $790. I think we need to sell some supplies to somebody, but we'll wait till next month. Oh crap, I forgot, I gotta build some more stuff. Well, let's do 3 interceptors. And let's do some twin engine fighters as well. Yes, okay, we'll move the Tirpitz down and the Graf Spee. And the next month we will be getting some more stuff. For engine armament, research advance. Okay, and we are going to research guns for 4 engine planes. Gun positions. There we go. And that one is a bit up here. Logistical strikes. Okay. And we're overproducing. Oh, that's nice. Sweet. And I'm gonna lower this down just for a minute until we get into November. If we do, if it doesn't crash. Okay, this is... I don't think it's gonna crash. Good, 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 good. Okay, close air support, ground crew training, and naval strike tactics. Okay, we will... We're gonna stop that for now. And... nav tactics. We're gonna stop that one for now. Yes. And we're gonna go air superiority and light ship AAs. Get those up, protect our ships from the Royal Air Force, and we have more units. First set of naval bombers. Well, we're gonna put them here. And Geisler, okay, nice. Okay, well, we're gonna bring up one of these, and we are going to give it Geisler, because he is the commander of the air wing, so I want it to match up and or attentive, but it's immersive at the same time. And like I said, you guys can go to Lexicon de Wehrmacht and also Axis History to find divisional corps, army, reserve army, and all that good stuff. And we're not going to attach him just yet, and we have a couple of decisions here. Retirement of Paul Ludwig Edwald von Kleist. And why do you Germans have such long names? Okay, due to the French affair, General Paul Ludwig Edwald von Kleist was forced into early retirement. Yes, and this is the way the Nazis are. Oh, sorry about that noise. That's horrendous. Due to the French affair, General Paul Ludwig Edwald von Kleist was forced into early retirement on 18 February 1939, but was recalled into active duty on 26 August of 1939 of the same year and was given command of 22nd Army Corps Motorized, which became Panzer Group Kleist in November 1940 in France. Actually, I think it was before that, but I could be wrong. Okay, retire, yes. Yes, we're gonna do this. Okay, Deutsches Party. Carpentendeutsch, it's the Carpathian Germans, has changed its name to Deutsches Party and grown in size as it represents the Volksdeutsch in Slovakia. Volksgruppenführer Franz Karmazin, this man here, is named Secretary of State for the affairs of the German minority in Slovakia by Joseph Tiso, and we're going to support the DP. Reichs Protectorate Narath, and he is foreign minister, but at this time it is Joachim von Ribbentrop, but we're not going to change that till 39, like when we get into war. Because there's reasons it helps with, let's see, consumer goods during peacetime, -5%, daily dissent change, -1%, and ruling party support. And let's see, Ribbentrop, let's see. Well, I might change it in 39. Yeah, definitely there's gonna be some changes in this. Okay. Oh, maybe we'll do it now. But then that's going to make our consumer goods go up. I don't know, we'll see. Constantine von Rath was appointed Reich's Protectorate of occupied Bohemia and Moravia, serving as Hitler's personal representative in the Protectorate. Hitler chose Narath in part to pacify the international outrage over the German occupation of Czechoslovakia. Soon after his arrival at Prague Castle, Narath instituted harsh press censorship, banned trade unions, and all political parties were outlawed, with the exception of the National Union. He ordered a harsh crackdown on protesting students in October and November 1939. 1,200 student protesters went to concentration camps and 9 were executed. And we're going to send him. Send SMS Schleswig-Holstein to the West Indies. And I think this is a World War I picture. Should the Navy send SMS Schleswig-Holstein to the West Indies on a training and goodwill mission? The SMS Schleswig-Holstein, commanded by Frigate Captain Arnold Bentlage, an officer cadet training ship. She had a complement of 850, including 150 cadets. And we're going to send it. Dr. Lutz Heck. This is the guy who created Heck cattle, a genetically modified version of this giant cow that used to be around in the medieval times that was later killed off. He was into all kinds of weird scientific research. There's a certain region in Poland where only this cattle can be found because that's where they did. It was like a large game reserve. The Germans built it into, so they did all their experiments and then released these cattle here, and they're still there today. But especially the Prussian aristocrats. Goering was a Prussian aristocrat. His family was Prussian, came from aristocratic power there, and they were into hunting. So they would go there and go looking. I mean, it wasn't like back in the olden days where they would go to hunting lodges and they would like have the animal stand close and then shoot it. They were actually out looking for these animals to hunt. So Professor Dr. Lutz Heck, Director Zurtstrung des Zoo Garden something, would like to travel to Southwest Africa, our former colony, to get more animals for the Berlin Zoo. It would be a chance to send a team with him to help better relations with the Germans who stayed behind in our former colony and other South Africans. And we're going to send him. Government Secretary Focus. Prominent member, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go government nationalizes private sector. Skoda Works. When Germany took over the western half of Czechoslovakia in 1939, Skoda became an arsenal for the German military, producing Panzer 35Ts, tanks, Panzer 38T, tank destroyers, K1 howitzers, among other equipment and weapons. Excellent. And I'm going to see if anyone wants to buy some supplies before I forget. Soviets, yes, let's sell you some supplies. Yes, we will sell you some supplies. Norway. No, you do not want to buy any. Ireland. Xinjiang. Colombia. Slovakia. We will sell our puppet some supplies. Build our relations even more. Poland. You want to buy some supplies? You need supplies. No, they hate us too much. Argentina. I need money. Albania. Yes. Denmark. No, they don't want to buy any supplies. Switzerland. No, we cannot. Okay, I guess you can hear that. Sorry, I'm just waiting. Hold on. Okay. Let's continue this, and we got some trades. Soviets. Alright. And we have some more events firing. Rebuild the third Unterboats flotilla Lowe's. Can now create. Okay, yes, we're gonna reform this. SS Pioneer School Andreschio. With the expanding Reich, the SS VT is expanding. Should we build a school for SS Pioneer Sturmbahn of the SS VT? A location in Ardishko near Prague has been found that is suitable. Many think we should keep the training with the Army Pioneer Schools at Berlin, Karlhorst, Dessau, Roslau, assault boat training, Speyer, and Rehhagen, Bluesdorf that are very good, and the new school would cost us. We're gonna build the school. War of the Worlds. A recent radio adaptation of H.G. Wells' novel War of the Worlds in the United States has caused mass hysteria among its listeners. Directed and narrated by Orson Welles, the radio drama was a special Halloween episode of Mercury Theater on the air and described a seemingly unstoppable Martian invasion of the Earth. Many who caught only part of the broadcast believed it told of real events and reacted with panic. Experts attribute this to the tense international situation and the looming specter of war that hangs over the nation. Comp Fliegerschulen 1 and 2. Prospective twin-engine fighter, bomber, and reconnaissance pilots, after receiving the basic flight training, went on to sea flying school. Sorry about that. Where they received a further 50 to 60 hours flying. These pilots were given ground training in advanced aeronautical subjects and flew obsolescent operational types such as early versions of the Heinkel 111, the Ju-52, which was a bomber at one time, and then their main transport plane. The Ju-86, they were obsolete by the end of the beginning of the war, but I believe they were the highest flying bombers at that time. And the Dorner 17. On leaving the sea school, the twin-engine fighter pilots went to their specialist school. At the various specialist training establishments, the pilots to fly multi-seat. Yeah, this stuff should have been edited. Aircraft joined up with their crews. Combined crew training began flying in operational types of the latest design. On completion of their training at the specialist school, the crew usually remained together and was sent to an operational unit. Having passed through their respective specialist training schools, the crews were sent to operational training units. I'm not even going to say that. Here, the crews learned the tactical methods peculiar to the operational units they were later to join. From the time he joined the Luftwaffe until he arrived at the... hold on a second. A fighter or dive bomber pilot had received about 13 months training with 150 to 200 flying hours. A bomber or reconnaissance pilot had received respectively 20 months and 220 to 270 hours. These figures refer only to men who had passed through the system prior to the beginning of 1942. For in that year, the Luftwaffe training organization, efficient and smooth running at the beginning of the year, began to crack under the strain of exerted began to crack under the strain exerted upon it. And we're going to do this. Formed the 14th Army Corps. Formed 37 in Nuremberg. Was one of the units marched in Austria during the annexation of Austria on 12 March 1938. It was destroyed on the Eastern Front in July 1944. And where are they at? I'm gonna change these guys to an mountain unit battalion. And these guys, okay, we can't change them. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because this was a mountain unit, so I'm gonna make these guys mountain infantry, and I'm gonna take away this truck transport and make it a horse transport. Want the immersion. And these guys are going to go to the top, and we're going to produce some more units here in a moment. And I believe this guy was Bear. Okay, let's see. We're going to produce some more units. And we're going to produce... We're going to produce some radar. Okay. Let's put a radar there. A radar there. Koenigsberg, so that we're protected from the Russians. Stuttgart. And Wuppertal. Okay. And we're going to produce 4 infantry divisions. Regular infantry. Come with. Huh? Hold on a second. My wife's stapling something, so that's why. You guys can... probably what you've been hearing in the background, so I'm trying to not talk as much. It's messing up the video, but that's alright. It'll only last for a little bit longer. Okay, it's November 6, 1938, and Coast Air Support pilot training has advanced. We're going to stop that one. And I don't even know where I'm at. Light anti-aircraft. Okay. That's not done yet. Let's go airborne unit training. And that's not done yet. Okay. What about airplane radios? Yes, we can do that. And let's continue. Okay, let's see. She's not stapling yet, but she will be soon, so. Lowering our descent. Yeah, I think in 39 we're gonna change over to our laws. We're gonna change here in a little bit, okay? Okay, damage forts at the sedate line of defense. Okay, guys down here. Forts at the sedate line took great damage when Germany annexed Czechoslovakia, and they were almost entirely destroyed. The few still remaining are in dire need of repairs before they can be used for the defensive warfare again. I don't plan on using them, so we're gonna be no need for repairs. They are useless now. And let's continue. Okay, great. The 4th Panzer Division, 3rd Light Division, 2nd Light, and 1st, upgrade it to the 1st Light Division. Okay, we're gonna do all of these. First Light Division from the Light Brigade was formed on 1st of April 1938. Those are some Panzer Is convoy, and we're gonna upgrade. 2nd Light Division was formed 10 November 1938 in Gera. The division was part of XV Army Corps. Okay. 3rd Light Division formed 10 November 1938 in Gera. And 4th Panzer Division. Of course, this is a late war picture. Panzer I, or not Panzer I, Tiger I. It's formed as the 7th Panzer Brigade in Würzburg on 10 November 1935. It was upgraded to full divisional status on 10 October 38. are going to move these to... Yeah, that looks good right there. Well... Yeah, we'll put these guys before the infantry divisions. Yes, okay. Let's continue. The Western Air Defense Zone ranged 600 kilometers from Zulich in the north and Spire in the south, and was 40 kilometers to the east of the main combat line fortifications of the Pioneer Limes and Aachen-Saar program. The focus lay on the area of Mosel and Rhine. It consisted mainly of concrete flak towers, scattered MG-42s and MG-34s. Were also placed for additional defense against both air and land targets. Heavy flak turrets were designed to force enemy planes to fly higher, thus decreasing the accuracy of their bombing. These towers were protected at close range by bunkers from the Limes and Aachen-Saar programs. Okay, air defense for the Reich. And you want to come down here and move all these to the top. Okay, we're at this, and let's continue this. Alright. Alright, paratrooper activation. And somebody stole our blueprints. Okay, well. Let's come here and let's work on airborne training. And that is above airplane radio communications, so alright. This one's done. Hold on a second here. Do with that? What did I do with that? Okay, it's right here. Sorry. Nope, that's not it. It's right here. Okay. Hold on a second, I'm looking for something. Babe, stop. Damn it. Okay, hold on a second. I'm looking for this notebook. Part of this notebook that I have where I have this all written down what I want to produce following a spreadsheet. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, I found it. Okay, shell plant. Shh. Sorry guys, yeah, I'm in the living room and everybody's gotta be in the living room at the same time while I'm recording. Shell plant is named after Oberst Adolf von Schell, who is director of motor transport as part of the four-year plan and the Unterstaatssekretär, Undersecretary in the Ministry of Transport. German military vehicle production will be reorganized, each manufacturer being limited to a few designs, and many models were discontinued. The program reduced the number of trucks from 113 to 30, cars from 52 to 19, and motorcycles from 150 to 30. The army was persuaded to be Conrent, with the minimum number of reliable basic types that would most, if not all, transport requirement. Okay, and we gain automotive construction industry with this, and let's continue. Alright. Okay, single engine fighter prototype advanced, very nice. And excuse me, we're gonna have to go back and look on this and go to single engine airframe. Alright. Hold on. Okay, sorry. You guys can skip forward to this. Alright, where are we at? Okay. Alright, that works for me. And we'll continue. Still haven't found that paper. This has been a bad episode. All the fucking noise. Okay, we got some coal mines down. Yeah, we need to fix this and this. And we got a unit produced. Okay. Be done in February. Where's that other bomber at? Oh, they're up here. Okay. Well, no, I guess we're gonna do this. And we'll get him out of Bremen, Evan, however you say it, Stumpf, yes. And where that? Okay, that's the C1. Alright, and we're not going to attach those to anybody. These guys, yes. And... okay, they're attached, and we're going to continue here. Can't believe I still have lost that paper, I still can't find it. Maybe that's it. That has to be it. Yeah, that's it. I didn't lose it. I found it. Finally! And we're up to 586 on the IC. And this... okay, national decision. Alright. Create the 5th Panzer Division. Formed 24 November 1939 in Olpen. Mobilized 18 August 1939. Okay. And 1st Infantry Division, 1 Wella. 46 created in Carlsbad. Okay, I think that is... where's that at? Right here. Okay, that's the town. Carlsbad is the town I was in, so it's created here. Alright, we're gonna go to the full division. And this. And... we'll go here. Alright. Let's continue. And I think I am gonna do some spying. So let's go. Let's go Allies, we'll go Britain. France, I'm gonna go increased threats. And North America, I'm gonna go 1 for the tech espionage. And let's continue. drop our spies down from 62 to 32. Okay, U.S.-German rift widens. The U.S. State Department assigned its ambassador Hugh Wilson, pictured, to Berlin to an indefinite tour of duty in Washington and published new protests against Nazi treatment of American creditors. Should we pay our debts and improve relations with the U.S.? Yes, we're going to make a payment. And we're overproducing. And we're not going to be producing anything for a little bit. At least January. Okay, we're no longer receiving, and we have a decision here. Exchange IC for resources. We're gonna go not worth it. And what is our everybody? No, we're down at 35. Okay, yeah, I think at 39 we're gonna change a bunch of these. We're gonna change this. Change the head of the intelligence and National Spain. Yes. And we have another unit down. Okay. Let me check my production. Still thinking here. Well, we're gonna put these guys here. No. And we're gonna give it to Xander. Where's he at? Okay. Where is it at? Come on. Alright, right there. And let's continue. And we're going into December. Okay, now we have planes. Alright. Well, we have Udet. Well, we're gonna put these guys. Dortmund, I believe. And Weimar can have it. And JG4. I'm gonna put these guys in then. Yeah, we'll leave him. You can have that. And we have another decision. War games offer. Yes. War games include public expeditions of all three branches of armed forces. For every branch, we have to perform one great public spectacle. If all three are successful, we will get a permanent boost to our organization. Okay. Yes, this is a wonderful idea. And you should get, yes, military parade. These cost 10,000 supplies for each one, so 10,000 plus the initial 10,000 and money, plus another 10,000, plus another 10,000, plus another 10,000. We'll go ahead and do this, and we'll go into December. Okay, December 1st, 1938, King Carol II. The Fuehrer met with Romanian King Carol II at Berchtesgaden on 24th of November 1938. He greatly insulted us by declaring that Romanian gazetteers that he came into the Reich only to visit his relatives. Furthermore, he wants to meet the Fuehrer only because his tour in Great Britain and France failed and his country is in a very frail diplomatic situation. Our delegation made him a cold welcome. The Romanian king wants the building of a highway between the Reich and his country and the assurance that we will not support the Hungarian revisionism. The Fuehrer expressed reservations in the matter of the highway and told the king that the conflict between Romania and Hungary presents no interest of the Reich. Yes. Okay, so Hungary wants this part of Transylvania back. It was taken after essentially the war was over. The Romanians marched in there, occupied it, and made it part of their territory. And they also, the Romanians have the Soviets pressing them for Bessarabia here. Just through diplomatic, but they're exerting more and more pressure on them. And they're looking for an ally, more or less, since the French and British, pretty much after the fall of Czechoslovakia, pretty much weren't going to defend anybody but each other. That was it. There's no way they were going to get over here to protect Poland. And there's no way they were going to get there to help Romania or Yugoslavia or Bulgaria. So essentially these Eastern Bloc nations were being pressed like a sandwich in the middle of the meat by the two pieces of bread from the Soviets and the Germans. And the Romanians thought, oh well, the lesser of two evils. We'll go with Germany. But Germany said, nah. And this is kind of that event that pops up where the Germans ask them, the Romanians, for stuff, and the Romanians say no. Well, this is in return. This is what the Germans say to the Romanians. So, in Hungary, you know, it's like, hey, we want this, we want this, and they're gonna take it no matter what. So, and we have another decision here. Form the 5th U Flotilla. Emsman was formed on 1 December 1938 under the command of Captain Hans Rudolf Rosling. Hans Joachim Esman was, during World War I, commander of U-boat UB-5, UB-10, UB-40, and UB-116. He sank on 10 patrols, 27 ships, with a total of 9,221 tons. He died 28 October 1918 when his U-116 was sunk by a mine. Esmond tried in that moment to break into Scapa Flow, a raid which Captain Preen attempted 21 years later more successfully. Yes, 21 years later, and the Royal Oak was sunk in Scapa Flow Harbor. And we're going to form this and form so 10, 14? Or is that 16? I think it's 16. Was activated on April 1938 in Magdeburg. General der Infantry Gustav von Wiedershelm. And that's it. Okay, we're overproducing. We're up to 594. And we're producing pretty much everything. These guys will be done soon. And we'll get these guys ahead of them. Alright. And let's continue it. Might bring these guys down since they're almost... Well, they're going to be done here pretty quick, so... Okay, take Lufthansa planes for the Luftwaffe. We might need these planes for our airborne operations. Shall we requisition them? They don't need to fly anymore. Let them fly. Scrap them. We're going to let them fly. And we have another unit done. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll make this a big group. And let's continue. air order is placed, a friendly nation has placed an air order with you. The event is based on historical air sales such as German Stukas for Romania or Lockheed Hudsons for the UK. In most cases, a requisitioning nation has to be allied to you or in some cases neutral. The buyer will receive a small OOB of around 3 aircraft saying yes, we'll begin the transaction where payment is received for the cost of producing some aircraft for sale. And it looks like Switzerland. We'll accept this. Check guns for the Sudeten forts. Dismantling the Sudeten forts has yielded a lot of old artillery. We can either put it to use or break it up for scrap. We'll put the guns to use, and we get a garrison unit here, so we're definitely gonna give it to some shit general. Let's give it to Epich. And we're down to 2-2 on the descent. I really wanted to get into 1939. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. And a payment received for an air order. Start building the aircraft. We lose. Okay. That'll help keep us. And elections. Sudetenland on 4th of December 1938. There were elections in Reichsgau Sudetenland, in which 97.32% of the adult population voted for NSDAP. On the ballot, you have a choice to support NSDAP and Adolf Hitler, Konrad Henlein, Karl Hermann Frank, or not. This is a fair election. And we gain organization popularity and lose 1%. Okay, nice. And let's check out our production. Okay. Ribbentrop meeting with Bonnet. Reich Minister for Foreign Affairs Ribbentrop meets with French Foreign Minister Georges Bonnet in Paris. Franco-German pact text. 1. The French government and the German government fully share the conviction that Pacific and neighborly relations between France and Germany constitute one of the essential elements of the consolidation of the situation in Europe and of the preservation of general peace. Consequently, both governments will endeavor with all their might to assure the development of the relations between their countries in this direction. Both governments agree that no question of a territorial nature remains in suspense between their countries and solemnly recognize as permanent the frontier between their countries as it is actually drawn. 3. Both governments are resolved without prejudice to their special relations with third powers to remain in contact on all questions of importance to both their countries and to have recourse to the mutual consultation in case any complications arising out of these questions should threaten to lead to international difficulties. This will settle our western borders with France should we sign. And we're going to sign the treaty. And this is essentially a, hey, we're sorry for taking, Czechoslovakia. We're not going to do anything more, blah, 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 blah. And the rest is history. And I'm going to get a pop real quick. Gotta have me some Dr. Pepper, boys and gals, if they're watching.
Okay. Well, we got units here guarding our border. We got reserve units.
And I'm gonna make a change here to one of these units. One of these commanders. He's in here. There he is. Okay, and we're overproducing. Nice. This November, what the hell? And we'll have a steel refinery going up pretty quick. Still producing quite a bit of supplies. How's our intelligence going? Okay, we're just trying to increase the threat with Belgium and Netherlands because I've seen Netherlands and Belgium join the Allies pretty quick, and most of my troops, troops will be over here, and then so they have to. That's why I will leave I'll leave at least 10 divisions over here, just in case these two countries get a little froggy. Just as, like a holding force, more or less. And we're gonna put this unit and we have more units. Okay, we're gonna make one big flying unit. That's gonna be the unit in Lubeck. And then I'm gonna have like some smaller units. And we got this infantry battalion that was an infantry battalion but now is a mountain unit. Okay, Von Kleist, he retires, so he shouldn't be there. It should be Bush. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this because an event's gonna pop up for that corps. Trying to get more. Usually when I get my I'm gonna save here, do a manual save real quick. Okay, we're gonna save trying to get to the max on supplies because once I get into September 39, I don't have the max amount of supplies or the amount of supplies that I want, and things really start getting. And then I gotta bump the supplies all the way up to like 200 to get it to be decent amount of supplies. Otherwise, if you start getting into struggles with things, so feeding your troops, making sure you got enough supplies for the country so people aren't getting pissed off and all this. Okay. And we're no longer receiving money for that supplies. That's fine. We're getting that supplies back. And we're going into 39 here, boys and gals. If they're watching. Okay, we have JG4, and we're gonna put that. Yes. Okay, so we got the horse vessel. So 1, 2. And where was that one unit? Dead. Okay. Let's continue here. Alright.
580, December 24th, Christmas Eve, 1938.
And the world is becoming a scary, scary place. Panzer Division, I'm going to change this to the 54th Panzer Division. Carrier crew training, very good. Alright, we're going to stop that. And let's go small fuel tanks. Get that started. Continue. Alright. Okay. Producing these, they'll be done 28 April, 6th of May, 9th of May. And we're gonna get some more. Okay, the horse vessel. Well, we're gonna put this unit. Well, let's put them in Essen. No, let's put them out here. And cool, no, he is going to be one of our twin engine fighter pilot train. Okay, well, let's go Karlowski. And we're not going to attach these units because we're going to get some air HQ changes in the next year. Okay, we're now down to 8 spies. How's our intelligence? 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright. Excuse me? 29. We're up to 598. Okay, we don't want to go over on the... Okay, it's December 30th. 2 more days, we'll be into January. Sorry, I'm really sorry about the noise, guys. Okay, now it is January 1939. Now we're gonna do some different things here. Okay. And Italy annexed Albania, which is now part of their country. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna go annual espionage focus, and we're gonna continue on the economic spying. We're gonna go economic boost. We're gonna go long term. And forming ZG-142 horse vessel. ZG-142 horse vessel was formed from JG-134 by renaming it first to JG-142 horse vessel on 1/11/1938. It had the Messerschmitt Bf-109D as the main aircraft on 1/1/1939. It again is renamed now to ZG-142, still with the Bf-109D as the main aircraft. Geschwader wing consisted of a staff and 3 group. Each group had a staff and 3 Staffel squadron. Each Staffel usually had 12 aircraft, so 36 aircraft. Okay, we're gonna form this, and we'll come down here. gonna see, what do we have here? Annual national. We're gonna do farm mechanization. Okay, more potatoes with less farmers' sons. And we're going to order 5 million tractors. And that's going to give us more manpower. Okay, and now we're going to come here. And we're going to save it real quick. LL2. We're going to go back up to war economy. No. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go up to war economy. If it goes really high and I go over the thing, I'm gonna end the episode. Well, more or less, I'm gonna end the episode here in a minute. And oh yeah, we're gonna change some people. We're gonna change Narath to Ribbentrop. Because I want to gain as much manpower as I can before September. So we're gonna go with him. And head of intelligence, we're going to go with Canaris. No, we'll keep frickin' for the leadership modifier, and then after in September we'll change it. And Minister of Security. No, we're gonna change. We're gonna keep Goebbels, Chief of Staff. Like a Halder or Yodel. Soft attack, attack reinforced chance. We're gonna leave back until after the campaign. And let's continue, and our consumer goods jumped, but that's okay. And Turkey, nope, that's too much. And now we're up to 633. Agricultural industry, very good. And airborne unit training advanced. And we're going to continue that. Well, yeah, we're going to continue that. FW Condors for the Luftwaffe. While not perfect by any means, these aircraft were excellent for convoy hunting patrols over the Atlantic. Early models often broke up on takeoff. The Allies initially had little defense against them. Churchill referred to the FW-200 Condors as the scourge of the Atlantic. And we're going to let them fly. Uhlenbau Industry AG, MEAG, produced electric vehicles from 1936 to 38, including forklifts and cranes. During the Second World War, MEAG was involved in the program for the manufacture of assault guns and tank destroyers. And you can see you had Panthers there. Production of the Jäg Panther began in January 1944 as MEAG where it was produced until the war's end. In November of 44, production began at MNH, and in December 1944 at MBA. And we're going to build MEAG and UTR-3 Wella, and we're going to mobilize this. This is UTR's HQs, and you'll see they are right here. Get these little HQ pictures. So that's the historical immersion of it. And where are we at? Annual national focus. And again, we're going to do this now. And we're going to go Reich economics again. And build new manufacturing plants. Now we're getting 2, 4, 6. We're still getting 8. Yeah, we're still getting 8 of them. So we're going to do this. And that'll drop us down even more. And let's continue. And we shouldn't get any more IC until we get Memel. And then once we get closer to the war, we're going to go ahead and okay, Heerstrom Battalion 627. From 26 August 1939, the battalion was officially a field unit. It was used in the Poland campaign. It was used in the France campaign and took part in the invasion of Russia. In 1942, the battalion was deployed in the Caucasus by the 1st Panzer Army. Okay, warm up. And now we're down to 630 on the IC. And consumer goods is back up to 7180. Okay, well. I think maybe we're gonna go ahead and change back. I'll change in once I get closer into May. Because I really want to produce as much as I can. So we'll go another day. We're gonna be changing some stuff too. We're gonna be okay. USA with like money for rares. Okay, now we're at the 630 again. And yeah, we should have done that. So now we still have consumer goods. That's alright. Okay. Well, we're gonna change our officers here pretty quick. Hitler Man of the Year on January 2nd, 1939. The Time magazine, the prestigious American periodical, published its annual Man of the Year issue for the year 1938. Time had chosen Adolf Hitler as the man who, for better or worse, as Time founder Henry Luce expressed it, had most influenced events of the preceding year. He had helped to ensure peace in Europe by negotiating the Munich Agreement. In private, however, the Fuehrer seems quite incensed at being cheated out of a war. And we lose dissent. And as Funk, a weekly National Socialist radio program guide 20 Fenning from Berlin. What does the party want you to listen to this week? What's on? And okay, national recruiting policy. Well, we're gonna wait a day for that thing to pop up. And NLP not selected. And now we're gonna come here and we're gonna go national recruiting policy. And we're gonna go balanced. And okay. We have lost those effects. We're back up to 630. And let's see. New Year diplomatic reception. This year's diplomatic reception was a full success. All diplomats were impressed by the new Reich Chancellor. And that event we had, where Hitler tells Albert Speer to build it fast. And this is the grand opening. We're going to take the tour. There's the hall. Come in through this door. Really cool stuff. And we gain popularity. And, well, I guess we'll buy some rares from Sweden and from the US. Latvia, No, and no. And we're gonna go another day, and then we're gonna probably end the episode. And some changes real quick too. Okay. I advise you to do this because it's 39. We need to get officers up to 110. So, we're gonna increase officers quite a bit in the next few months. So, we're gonna go up to 21. About 22. And we're gonna put airborne unit training to the top. And we're gonna end the episode here. Thanks for coming, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye now.